Alrighty, so today I want to do percentage increase and decrease. That's adding on an amount or taking away an amount from an original total. So we'll start with increase, and we're looking at a teenager that has grown by 36% of his original 125 centimeters. There's always two steps with increase or decrease. You first work out the percentage of the original total, and then you're going to be actually adding that to what you started with. Because of course he's not going to just be the amount he grew, he's going to be 125 plus that. So first, let's find 36% of 125. 36% is going to become 36 over 100 if we translate that from English to math. Of becomes times, and 125 as a fraction is of course 125 over 1. Now with this it's a bit more difficult than just dividing by 10. My video on the intro just had easy numbers, but here we're actually going to need to do a long multiplication of 125 times 36. So I'll just run through this really quick. If you are stuck with long multiplication, I will be putting out a video on that, just a little review, so you can go check that out. 5 times 6 is 30, so we put down the 0 and we carry the 3. 2 times 6 is 12, plus 3 is 15, so we put down the 5 and we carry the 1. 1 times 6 is 6, add the 1 is 7. Now we're going to be multiplying by the 3. The 0 is already in place because it's not in fact 3 but 30, so we need that 0 there to add our power of 10. 5 times 3 is 15, put a 5 down, carry the 1. 2 times 3 is 6, plus 1 is 7, and 1 times 3 is obviously 3. Now we add them. 0 and 0 is 0, 5 plus 5 is 10, carry 1 up, 7 plus 7 is 14, so put 5 down for the 1 added, carry 1 up and it's 4. Okay, so we have 4,500. Of course that's just the top of our fraction, the bottom is still 100. So to finish it, we're going to need to now do our dividing by 10 trick, which cancels down to 45 over 1 or 45 centimeters. So he's grown 45 centimeters. Okay, of course the answer is not 45 centimeters, or he would have literally halved his height, or less than that even. We've got to actually add the two together. 5 plus 5 is 10, carry the 1, 2 plus 4 is 6, plus 1 is 7, and of course just the 1, leaving him with 170 centimeters, and that is the new height of our teenager. Remember, with these kind of story sums, you're going to want to write a full sentence at the end, just to make sure you get all the marks. Sometimes there's a mark for putting your answer into a sentence. Okay, let's do decrease now. Something where you might experience this, maybe you don't buy microwaves, but discounts at shops is a percentage decrease, and they're going to be looking at a percentage of the original price. So our microwave was 1,400. That is about the average price of a microwave, by the way. Being old, I know how much a microwave costs. So we're going to start with finding 20% of the original total, 1,400. Remember, this is a translation. We've got our English statements. We want it mathematical. 20% is 20 over 100. 1,400 is 1,400 over 1, and of course, is times. This one's much easier. Just go for your dividing by 10 stuff, and you've got 2 times 140, which is 280 on top, and of course over 1 itself. So you're going to save 280 Rand. But if we want the new price of the microwave, you'd be very likely to walk out the shop with a microwave for 280 Rand. That's basically looting. We want the new price, and we've got to actually subtract that 280 from our 14. Little bit of long subtraction practice. Again, I'll do another video on this. I know people struggle with this. But we're going to say 0 minus 0 is 0. When you try to subtract 8 from 0, you can't. So you borrow 1 from the 4 and add that little 1 there. Now we have 10 minus 8 to be 2, 3 minus 2 to be 1, and the 1 minus 0 to be 1. So our microwave at its discounted price is 1,120. A nice saving. Yeah. Anyway, that's increase and decrease. If you're unsure exactly of how to calculate the percentages, check out my last video, which does a bit of an intro, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye everyone.